Goed, ons kyk nou gou na die addisionele notas vir die nuwe kind. Die inleiding, ons het hier gesê in die eerste jare na 1994 het kinders stelselmatig daaraan gewoond begin raak dat swart, wit en bruin kinders saam skool gaan. In die begin was dit moeilik omdat apartheid mense kunsmatig van mekaar weggehou het en daar nog baie vooropgestelde idee was oor hoe en wat 'n wit en 'n kind en 'n swart kind was. Bovendien is 'n nuwe kind in die skool nog altyd vreemd en eenkant totdat hy of sy maats gemaak het. So we already explained this. It was the introducing of black kids and white kids and brown kids to the school system where everybody will be in the same school and not separate as it was in the past. But besides that, because the apartheid government kept everybody apart artificially, it was very difficult for people to get used to this. And of course, we all had these preconceived ideas of what it is to be a white child and what it is to be a black child and so on and so forth. So again, that comes in to the idea of bevooroordeling, to be prejudiced towards one another. Bovendien, so above all of this, being a new child in a school is in any case going to be difficult. You are in any case going to be separate from the rest until you have made your friends. So this is the poem. I'm not going to read that for you again. English translation so that you can understand what's happening. Now, if we're looking at the structure of the poem, 4 quatraine, 4 stanzas of 4 lines each, and then we have paarrym as our rhyme scheme. Then stemming, the tone of the poem is vertellend of verhalend, and the theme by mense is bevooroordeel teenoor mense wat van hulle verskil. We spoke about that. So people are prejudiced against those who are different from them. Innerlike bou, die progressie vind plaas. Dit begin by die nuwe kind se aankoms en sy aanpassing deur die dag. So the progression that takes place, where it starts with the child who arrives at school and then starts to fit in as the day goes along. Goed. Stanza 1, die nuwe kind. Die nuwe kind is 'n swart kind en hy skuif dan nou na 'n wit skool en vooroordele en ongemaklikhede gaan daarmee gepaard. So he is a black child, a new black child rather, that moves to a white school, and all the prejudice and uncomfortableness and all of those things that go with it comes in this case as well. Ons pen jou in jou spore. Die wit kinders staarnaam, so the white children are staring at him. Die dubbelpunt beklemtoon versdeel 2, so the colon emphasizes line 2, or it explains, or it gives an explanation to it. Verduideliking van wie gepraat word, so who is being talked about here, who is the yo who is being stopped in his tracks. It's the new child, obviously. Then kinders hier in ons klas is die K alliterasie, K alliteration. Meneer geskeer, E assonansie. Die hare volgens die reëls geskeer. Sy voorkoms is presies soos die reëls bepaal. His appearance is exactly as the rules indicate. Please just be careful of reëls en geskeer. Remember, we're looking not at just spelling, in other words, letters that looks the same. We're looking at sounding the same. So reëls, geskeer. It sounds different. So if you do use this as an example of assonance, please, reëls does not fit in with geskeer. Alright. Goed, the word ons, then we spoke about the emphasis on the word ons, suggereer dat die kind as 'n indringer of 'n buitestander beskou word. So it suggests that the child is seen as an intruder or an outsider. Die kontras tussen die ons en die jy wys dat die nuwe kind 'n buitestander is. So the contrast between the ons, jy en jou indicates that the new child is an outsider. Goed, we spoke about Hector Sobukwe, the combination of Hector Peterson and Robert Sobukwe, so I'm not going to go into too much detail there now as well. The word naam, die onderwyser beklemtoon sy naam sodat die klas dit kan hoor. So the teacher emphasizes the name so that the class can hear it. Then it says we have H alliteration, Hector Sobukwe, hoor ons jou naam, en 'n koningskind al is jy skaam. Okay, so we have the K alliteration there. Die klas weet hy is nie voor op die waar nie, hy knik net sy kop en sê niks wanneer hulle sy naam noem nie. So the class knows that he is not a very outspoken child, he only nods when they say his name, and he doesn't say anything else. The word knik, in this case, or bedees knik hy asof hy ons bedank, is in versie. It should have been jy knik bedees asof jy ons bedank. So we spoke about the inversie there. Then we also have the repetition of the B and the D sound. Bedees, knik jy asof jy ons bedank. Dan sit jy stil in jou bank, S alliteration en I assonance. Die progressie in die tyd en plek, die nuwe kind praat eers met die onderwyser voor die klas en loop dan na sy bank. So the progression in time and place, the new child speaks to the teacher first and then goes to sit down in his chair. Then we said, uit die Tupperware bakkie soos dit hoor, die leerders hou hom nog steeds fyn dop en sien dat hy nes almal sy broodjie eet. So the children can still see what he's doing, they are still watching him, and they can see that he eats his sandwiches just like everybody else. Pauses, we said, happens more than once, so it's probably 2 breaks, and we also have inversie en assonansie wat die alleenheid beklemtoon, that is in line 11. If we look at line 9 and 10, uit die Tupperware bakkie soos dit hoort, eet jy pauses jou snytjies brood. If we are to fix the inversie there, it would rather have been something like tydens pause of pause eet jy jou snytjies brood uit 'n Tupperware bakkie soos dit hoort. Of soos dit hoort eet jy pauses jou snytjies brood uit 'n Tupperware bakkie. So because we said uit 'n Tupperware bakkie, we are focusing here, they are seeing where he's taking his sandwiches out. It emphasizes the fact that they are looking at him intently to see what he is doing. Hy het nog nie maats gemaak nie because hy's eenkant en alleen. We spoke about that as well. He's one side alone. He hasn't made friends yet. Then the word maar, we said, indicates a wending, a change. Alleen word uitgehef en is geïsoleer van die ander woorde. So alleen is emphasized because it is isolated from the other words. It is in between commas. Then the word boom is also then a part of the enyambement because you see comma, full stop, no comma, no full stop, no nothing. Moving on, enyambement, moving from one line to the other. Then we have the R assonansie, the double A assonance there, which further emphasizes the alleen. Dit beklemtoon verder die alleen. Then, in die kunstklas, again in versie, so if we were to correct that, we would have said jou pen word 'n mas in die kunstklas, so those should have just swapped around. Pen 'n mas is sy passie, laat hom ontsnap van die wêreld waar die kinders hom aanstaar. So this is just a quick explanation explaining that his passion for art or drawing with a pen or with a pencil or writing makes him escape the world where the children are staring at him. Hy sê prentjieseile uit jou ribbekas, binneruim tussen kunstklas en mas. So we have the assonance or the inside rhyme, the binneruim between klas and mas, and then it emphasizes further his passion for art. Die hele strofe is 'n metafoor, so this whole stanza is a metaphor. Met sy pen of sy kwas kan hy teken wat in sy hart of sy ribbekas is en oor die toekoms droom. So, the whole stanza being a metaphor basically just says that his pen or the brush that he's using, he can then draw what is in his heart, ribbekas, and it is a place where he can dream about the future. Vaar jy weg oor wit papier, V en W alliterasie beklemtoon die kernwoorde. It emphasizes the core words. Vaar, to travel or to sail away, en weg, away. So he's sailing away over white paper. The ellipse then at the end there, voer die nuwe kind se drome verder, so his dreams continue. It will not stop no matter what. And that is the end of that. So, onthou asseblief julle huiswerk, sterkte.